Hello, and you're very welcome to the County Camogie grounds in the Rag here. Unfortunately, the rain is coming down in buckets here now at the moment. We're all set for the Under-23 All-Ireland Championship here. The Glen-Dimplex All-Ireland Championship is Tipperary's final group game. They have a bye next weekend. Kilkenny have one game left to play against Galway. Tip lost their opening two games to Galway and Cork, but got a good win over Waterford last weekend. Kilkenny beat Waterford and lost to Cork as well and have to play Galway next weekend. I'm Geraldine Canal. I'm joined alongside here by John Ryan, All-Ireland winning minor manager from last year. John, I suppose you're more than familiar with a lot of the Tipperary girls. What about the Kilkenny? Any names there jumping out at you or from previous years? Or
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with them, I suppose.
I think a lot of them have gone up to the senior panel actually.
A lot of them have gone up to the senior panel. I think they're switching up and down, which is, in my opinion, a very good idea. I think Cork have used this to very good effect. Gerard Manley has taken over the seniors and the 23s, and I think it is a really good idea. He's more control over players going up and down between both squads.
Yeah, I suppose the Tip team, quite a young panel. A lot of them were on your minor All-Ireland winning team last year, and then some more experienced players that were part of the Junior South last year as well. We have the likes of Maria Connolly's the captain, Anya Slattery, plenty of experience there in goals, with the two Fatty sisters, Lily and Anna, and Lorna Ryan as well. They were all part of the All-Ireland Junior team, and I suppose some players you're more than familiar with would be the likes of Celine Guinan, Grace Maloney.
Yeah. Aoife Fitzgerald, Hannah Butler, Danielle Ryan, Kate Ferncombe, Slim Guinan, they're all there from 2 years ago. This is a very unknown quantity, Geraldine, this competition. It's not like minor where, year on year it's been there and you have an idea of what happened at 16 level. This is a new competition. Nobody knows what's out there, what the standard is, and it's very hard to know what's going to happen here today because it's two very unknown quantities at this level.
And I suppose the only thing maybe that would make Tip slight favourites today is both Tip and Kilkenny beat Waterford. Tip had a bigger winning margin over Waterford last weekend, but again, like you say, you don't know, did Waterford lose some players to their senior team since they played Kilkenny? But look, I suppose there was disappointment from the Tip camp losing the first two games, but if they can finish the group stages with 2 wins, it sees them probably finish third in the group and an All-Ireland semi-final spot in 2 weeks' time, so they'll be happy enough with that.
Yeah, that's all they need to do. You don't need to do any more than that. Just qualify for the semi-final, any final, semi-final or otherwise. Anything can happen any given day. You see here today, Tipperary have made changes. There's 3 changes on the Tipperary team from the last day, and Kilkenny have made 4, so you don't know how that will affect the groups or how the teams will perform, or are these individuals injured beforehand, or you just don't know. So look, it'll be an interesting game. It's going to be a little bit slippy. It's raining heavy here now. It's going to take a little bit from it, but if it clears off, I'm sure we'll have a really good game.
Yeah, both teams are out warming up for a while, so they probably got wet, but I suppose, as you said, John, at this stage they're wet, they might as well stay out in it. And look, I suppose if you play Camogie in Ireland, you're well used to this weather. So captains are just coming in now for the toss. Referee today is Joseph Mullins. He's there with his 2 linesmen, Maria Connolly from Drummond Inch Club going up for the toss. Cueva Carl, number 5, was down as Kilkenny captain, but she's not down to start. But whether, I'm not sure she's here or what, or who's going in for the toss, could be a different player there. And then we'll have the national anthem then once the.
Yeah, this is going to be a great competition for younger players. It's a big ask to go directly from minor to senior or into a junior setup.
We'll pause now for our national anthem. So we're just going to pause there now for the anthem. Now both teams gathered there for the anthem and getting into positions now. Looks like Anya Slattery, I think, is she staying where she is? Or is she getting ready to move? No, I think she's staying where she is. So Tip are playing from left to right here in front of us. So Kilkenny management team, Emma Kavanagh, Roisin Breen, Jack Dunphy and Ella Hendricken. And Tipperary managed by Bill Malani, Grania O'Leary, Bridget Burke, Carmen Bradshaw, Bobby Carrigan, Jordan O'Donovan. They were over the junior team that won the All-Ireland last year. So I know originally obviously disappointment for the juniors that there was no second teams competition. I'm sure Bill and his group last year would have liked to gone up to intermediate. But I think long term, like you said, I think it's going to be a good competition for anyone coming out of minors. I probably would have preferred maybe under 21 or possibly, would it be better than 23?
Possibly under 21 would have been a better step. I think 23 is a bit further on, but it's better than having nothing at all. Like a step going directly from minor to senior, you have to be an exceptional player to do it, you know, or even into the junior ranks. This is a grand stepping stone for some of the players, some of the late developers, and look, I'm looking forward to the competition. It's going to be interesting to see how this will impact going forward on the senior team, and are they able to get players from this 23 level to maybe develop faster and get into the senior setup.
Yeah, ultimately it's all about development really, and I'm sure Dennis Kelly was watching on here today as well, and you know, Kilkenny probably have lost a couple of players from their senior setup in the last couple of years, so I'm sure some under 23 players are gone up into their senior panel, so maybe they're not as strong as they'd like to be, but that's always going to be the case.
Always going to be the case, but this year now Kilkenny have won an All-Ireland minor, so that's going to feed into this team here today. I'm quite sure there's a lot of those players featuring here today or on the subs, or maybe one or two of them even gone onto the senior panel. And you know, Kilkenny are coming to win. Anytime you can win a minor like that, and you're going to develop a stronger squad out.
Just looking here, 22 Ava Dolan is in front of us here, wing back, and she's marking number 30 Ciara O'Keefe. So looks like Grace Maloney, Orla O'Brien are in the middle of the field there, and the ball is thrown in. It's Orla is on the ball straight away. The white helmet, hand pass back to Miriam Murphy there. Nice little small pass out to Miriam, trying to find Kate Ferncombe, the Clonty Rossmore player. She has it on her second attempt. Orla's beside her again. Orla having plenty of time to look up, trying to pick out a pass there, send it inside. That's Aoife Fitzgerald there, wearing number 20 for Bursley. Bursley are well represented here today. They're playing a half time the mini games and they're under 10s. Kilkenny now working it out, trying to set up their first attack. Miriam Murphy turning back facing her own goals, picks it up. Silvermines player drives that back down where she got it. And 23 is Anna Fatty from Cashkin Cornwall there. On she goes. Sister Lily also on the team here. And she's won herself an early free.
Yeah, good work there by Tipperary. Lily took on the ball, went into the tackle and was held up a high challenge and a free for Tipperary. Kilkenny seem to be looking to work the ball out of the defence. They're looking for the runners all the time, and that could prove a very good ply for them.
Absolutely no breeze whatsoever here, hanging up the flags earlier. There wasn't one movement out of them. So Aoife Dwyer, free taker, had a good game down in Waterford last weekend and would hope to get her opening score here today, and I think that looks good and the umpires are happy with that. So first score of the game here, a point from a free from Aoife Dwyer, Turles Sarsfield's player. Oh, puck out there by Sinead Farrell, St. Lachlan's team. And Ava Dolan has it. Ava's surrounded by players and she has won herself a free.
Yeah, Ava was very good and very strong in the tackle there, got a great position and again was held up. This will be a very, very good free from Aoife if you can put this one over.
Yeah, she's gone down a long way. And
yeah, it's about halfway.
Selector Grania O'Leary's gone in with a towel, but she might decide to drop it low, but it looks like she's going to go for it. Has plenty of height and has it at distance. She does. Excellent score. Free. I didn't think that was in her range, but that's a fine score from Aoife Dwyer.
Brilliant free.
That will give her plenty of confidence there. There's a few runners inside. I thought she mightn't even go for it, but she went for it and Puts Tip 2 points, no score ahead. Puck out here, Celine Guinan, back playing wing back. She's a versatile player, can play in the forward. She's played a sweeper role here and she's wing back today. Ball is passed out to Orla O'Brien. She's got a nice bit of ball already so far. Ava Dolan blocked down, just took too much out of it. Great block down there by Ciara O'Keefe. And here come Kilkenny now, working it up. Ciara has it again. She's going to take it on. Celine has come back. Nice flick away by Celine Guinan. Ava Dolan is there too. Ava needs to do it just a little bit quicker. She's going to get caught again and intercepted there. And number 12 is for Kilkenny, Ellen Gunner. Here comes Kilkenny, ball sent inside, but Maria Conley is there covering, but she's been put under savage pressure. I think it's Rachel Downing, Dixborough player. Good player for Kilkenny underage last couple of years. Rachel's going to have a strike, and that's gone out to the left and wide.
That was 2 chances Tip had of clearing that before that wide. Just need to be a little bit more confident and faster with their passes out of the defence.
Now here's Anya Slattery with her first puck out of the day. She's going long, looking for Orla, who started well for Tip, but that's sent back up. Ava Dolan on the ball again. Grace Maloney is there, Orla has it, sends it down, looking for Aoife Dwyer. Aoife, touch, lets her down a small bit there, and Kilkenny are back there. 25 is Aidan Cody. Out come Kilkenny. Anna Fahy gets in the tackle. I think that's a throw, and it is right in front of the referee's eyes. So Tip are fortunate there. They have a free in a good position.
Yeah, another chance for Aoife. Tip are very, very competitive in the tackle. They're going after everything here. It's great to see. The work rate is very, very high.
So Aoife, a chance here, only 4.5 minutes gone. Could make it 3 points, no score for Tip. And that's a very good strike again. She gets great height in it, and that has gone all the way over. A third free from Aoife. The Hurlanders, 20 minutes gone. Tip leading Laois 111 to 7 points. We'll keep an eye on that game here, but that's well taken there by Ellen Gunner. Sends the ball in low. Rachel Downing out in front for a player again, but it's Celine Guinan's back covering. Works it out with a short pass to Ava Dolan. Ava can't hold on to it. And here comes Kilkenny now again. Number 30, Ciara O'Keefe. Working inside. Nice link-up play by Kilkenny. The strike then by Laura Phelan isn't the best, and Anya Slattery has it. Works it out to Miriam Murphy. Miriam drives it down. Difficult conditions here today, but both teams giving it all so far. Here comes Kilkenny again. Ball sent down low into the corner. Lorna Ryan has read it really well. The Clonty Rossmore players come out like a train. She just needs to get into her hand there now. A little push there by Amy Brennan, Connie Shamrock's player, and it's going to be a Tipperary free, and Celine Guinan's coming across.
Yeah, Lorna read that situation very well, and she cut off the avenue of attack there and got fouled.
Celine with a strike. A lot of the play is down into this corner. Hannah Butler came out there, but she missed it. Had a great game against Waterford. Scored, I think it was 2-1 from play. Hasn't got on the ball yet today. But here comes Tip again. Nice ball laid off there to Aoife Dwyer. Aoife with her first shot from play. And that's gone over. Great score. It was Aoife, wasn't it? Again, super score from Aoife. She's on song here today. 4 strikes, 4 scores. And Tip lead 4 points, no score. Good start, John, for Tip.
Absolutely, yeah, great start for Tip. But they're working very hard, Geraldine, and they're full value for their 4-point lead.
Nice hook there as well, and Celine Guinan is there trying to tidy up, but Kilkenny have it again. It's number 11, Emma Mulhall. She sent it into the corner here. It looks like Rachel Downing is kind of their danger player. They look like they're trying to find her with everything, and she's been tackled late there, so she's won herself a free.
Yeah, they seem to be playing nice low ball into the full forward line. The full forward line are busy inside. They're trying to get out front, but our backs, in fairness to them, they're just giving them nothing inside. Okay, they give away a free there, but maybe it was a good free to give away.
And a yellow card as well, an early yellow card for Miriam Murphy, the Silvermines number 6. As the rain comes pelting down here, we're glad to have our shelter up here in our commentary box. And Rachel is back on her feet again and going to come over and take this free. She picks it and strikes, and no problem there. Lovely free taken there from Rachel Dowling. She gets her first score of the game, and I suppose an early sign that Tip can't afford to give away any frees because she's a very accomplished, stylish free taker.
She is, yeah, she's a good free taker. But yeah, Kilkenny will be a threat if they get the ball, enough ball into the inside line. We seem to have the upper hand out the field a bit. Our midfield are doing well, and the half forwards doing very, very well.
The link is in Glen-Dimplex.
Free there for Kilkenny. Somebody threw the ball.
I just wanted to check the link.
Good take there by number 15, Amy Brennan. Did very, very well, and was dropped short into Anya. Very good clearance by Anya again there. Good movement here by Kilkenny on the far side, and inside line again, or back out in front, going for a point, but I think he's going to drop short again into Anya again. Anya drops it, and it's still not gone wide. She's fighting hard for it up there, and yeah, did well to get it away there now. She made the initial mistake, but she covered up well for it, and the ball now is clear with Celine Guylan down the far side. And it's a different ball into the inside line.
Sorry. So Kenny had a couple of chances there, but didn't I suppose put them away.
Fitzgerald with a chance there. She just dropped it short into the goalie. Probably better advised to put her over the bar. She had a shot at goal, but she was a bit too far out, and the shot is a little bit weak. Kilkenny now coming away with the ball, working it well up the field again, as they have been doing. Kilkenny forwards working very hard here now. They look very sharp. If they can get enough ball into them there, they're working very, very hard. Well done there by Maria Connolly. Again, a great clearance out the middle. And Tip on the attack again here now, and a free for Tip, pushing the back there on Aoife Fitzgerald. Aoife Dwyer now again, free from midfield. She's already put one of these over, and
this is probably even further out again. I think it's right on the midfield line. Going to cause a bit of trouble inside. And
oh yeah, nearly ended up in the back of the net. Did well.
Sinead Farr just coming out with it there, looking for a free, and it's actually gone wide. Although you'd imagine it should be a 45, no?
No, it was wide. The umpire signalled that for a wide ball. Very nearly went into the in the greasy conditions, bounced on the ground and slipped into the back of the net. But
I see Hannah Butler took a swing at it, but I don't know if she connected it. But
she did, but
did enough anyway to.
Did enough, yeah, to upset him in there. An injury here, I think it is Maria Connolly.
So maybe just getting her inhaler there. And
it's a very even game. They're two fairly evenly matched teams so far. The conditions are making it hard for them. You know, it's very slippy conditions, greasy ball, greasy field. Ball is just sliding along the ground there. No bounce like they would like to have in the middle of summer. But again, it's entertaining. It's good to watch some great style of play here from both teams.
Now a bit of a ruck there forming in the middle of the field, and someone needs to put their name in it. Orla O'Brien has gone down trying to get it up. Kate Ferncombe is there too, but it's the Kilkenny player that's coming out with it. sends that down. And 15 for Kilkenny. Amy Brennan is coming out being chased by Lorna Ryan. In the end, it's gone over for a line ball. It's going to be a Tipperary line ball here down in front of us. And Ava Dolan's getting ready to take it, just having a look around. Wild Rovers player. And it looks to be Kilkenny who have it again here. Danielle Ryan trying to get involved in the play.
Not a lot of ball getting into the inside line to the Tipperary.
Yeah, it's the first. It looks like Danielle has come out a bit, maybe trying to get on it. Yeah.
Get on a bit of ball, yeah. Dangerous ball in there, but well dealt with now by Lorna Ryan and Celine back there, and a big clearance from Celine. Back out to the half-forward line. Kilkenny seem to be just getting on top a little bit there now at midfield and half-back line. There's more play up around here now than there was.
Yeah, here comes Katie Byrne, Dixborough player, but it's back in Tipperary possession again. Grace Maloney is operating at midfield, same as she did against Waterford last weekend. She sends that down looking for Kate Ferncombe, but here comes Kilkenny, definitely starting to get a lot more possession now. Tipperary not getting it all their own way, but just Kilkenny, I suppose, they'll want to start converting some of these chances into scores. Now it could be on here. Amy Brennan got past Lorna Ryan, but Maria Connolly's back helping, and now Lorna is back too, and harsh enough maybe, the referee says a push there, and is going to be a free for Kilkenny, and you'd imagine Rachel Downing will.
Yeah, I think we were lucky that they did give away the free there. If she had to get that in her hand, she was one-on-one with the goalie straight through. And I think it was a good free to give away. She puts this over now, there's only 2 points in it, and definitely for the last 5 minutes or so, Kilkenny have been getting on top, especially in the half-back line and the midfield.
So Rachel Downing, no problems with that free.
Well battered back by the Kilkenny midfielder there. They're definitely they've gotten to the pace of this game with Tip now at the minute, even though Tip got the early couple of points and got the early exchanges.
And here they come now, lovely 1-2 play up along the field, and it's Ciara O'Keefe who's going to take the shot, and that's their first score from play. And you can hear shouts from the Tipperary management, not good enough, probably not happy the way the Kilkenny got through the Tip defence there.
Well, it's not so much the Tip defence, it's coming from the half-back line. Kilkenny half-back line midfielder getting on top, and they're breaking the challenges and laying off the ball for the forward. It's easy enough for the forward. They need to tighten up somewhere in the back line. This
is better from Tip now. Danielle Ryan into the hand, but brilliant hook there, and good turnover there by Kilkenny, and they're working it out the field again. Again, Ciara O'Keefe starting to really come into this game. On the ball here now, she switches up the play there, cross-field ball. It's got past Celine Guyan and Lily Fatty's back there in the corner. But it's Rachel Downing out in front of Maria Connolly and sends that ball in. This is a dangerous ball, it's going to hang there in. Amy Brennan bats it down, 13 is Lauren. Ronan trying to get free. Back to Amy Brennan, is a half a goal chance here, and in the end the ref is calling it back. I'm not sure what for, he's calling it back for an earlier infringement, was it?
Yeah, there's a bit of pulling I think inside, someone going to get a name taken or yellow card. Tip backs were lucky there now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd say if he played it on a bit further, I think she was in nearly away, but calling it back here for and I'd say Lily Fatty looks like her name is going into the book.
Yeah. Again, it was no bad free to give away. If they didn't, I think they were straight through for a goal. But definitely Kilkenny getting on top, and have been on top for the last 10 minutes or so.
So this is going to tie up the game here. Rachel Downing with this free, puts it over the bar. That's her third free of the game, and that makes it 4 points apiece here. 17 minutes gone in the County Camogie grounds. A great start from Tip with the 3 Aoife Dwyer frees and a point from play, but it's been all Kilkenny in the last 10 minutes. Rachel Downing has 3 frees and Ciara O'Keefe has a point from play, and ball is poked down long again, and it's the Kilkenny, like you said, the half-back and midfield are getting on top. So Tip forwards just need to get into the game more down at the opposite end. Here comes Kilkenny working it out. They love coming from deep. coming up the field again. Then they're sitting that ball in, finding that full forward line, especially this player, Rachel Dowling, and she's got through. One look at the post, lovely striking over the bar.
Yeah, it was a great take by Rachel. She could have taken it on a little bit more. She was got inside Maria. But again, the Kilkenny inside line are getting great quality ball from their half backs in midfield. That's an area I think that the Tip management will need to look at, you know, at the half-time break maybe.
Aoife Dwyer getting on the ball, showing a bit of leadership, coming out and trying to win the ball, sends it down to Hannah Butler. If she could get into her hand, she is a dangerous player. But couldn't get it there, and here comes Kilkenny again, working it out from deep, as they've done all in this half. Sling Guinan though, turns it over, has it up now, needs to work it out. Goes to the far corner, asking a lot there of Kate Ferncombe to win that race against Aisling Brown. Aisling slips as she's going down for the ball.
Well won back there by Kate. Working hard there. And the Tip working hard there now, they're on the ball. They find it hard to get away from the Kilkenny backs. You know, and again, Kilkenny look like they're going to, you know, they're not going to come away with the ball this time, but they're working incredibly hard down there. There's no soft ball, and Kilkenny are coming away now with the ball, and they're finding each other quite easily, and the whole thing now is opened up in front of the centre forward there, Rachel Dowling.
Ball sent in again, looking for, is that Brennan, Amy Brennan? She has it there, getting past her players. The full forward line is starting to cause real trouble there for the Tipperary defence, and that's Amy Brennan's first score of the game. She's having a great battle with Lauren Ryan and got away from her there.
It's very difficult for our Tip inside line at the minute. The Kilkenny forwards are getting a very, very good quality ball. The ball's been worked out to midfield into a place where they can lift their head and put decent quality ball in front of the forwards. And in fairness, the forwards are making the most of it now. They've come from 4 points down to 2 points up.
Here comes, is it Kate Ferncombe is trying to get it up there, so too. A couple of Kilkenny players, Danielle Ryan there, Ogan Carty player, but again it's Kilkenny's number 9, Emma Mulhall, who comes out with it this time. Crossfield ball there, well played there by Sleen Guinan. But referee says too aggressive there and pushed. I think she had one hand on the hurley, one hand pushing the Kilkenny player, so it's going to be a Kilkenny free.
Tipperary seem to be winning all those battles back there in the half-back line midfield. Anything that goes into a ruck, they just seem to be coming out with the ball all the time. And they're finding someone running off the shoulder, run into space, they can lift their head, and they're pinging a really, really good ball into the forwards.
And the full forward line, just they have a bit of space there inside.
And they're working hard for
Lauren
each other.
Ronan, Rachel Dowling and Amy Brennan. Rachel Dowling, I suppose anyone last time would be familiar with that game, that name. She was a star with Loreto Colleges. I think she scored 8 points in an All-Ireland final there 2 years ago. So only a young player, but a real strong physical presence there as well in a full forward. Ball is sent in, it's after breaking nicely there for Ellen Gunner. She looks at the post, and that is the
Miriam Murphy.
seventh score for Kilkenny.
Batted that ball straight back down to Rachel Dowling, and she had a very easy task of putting the ball over the bar.
So a real turnaround here. Kilkenny got back to a level, and now they're gone 3 points ahead with a blink of an eye there. And it's all Kilkenny. They're winning all the breaks here. And I could hear Tip management telling someone to warm up there. I said there's going to be changes here in the Tip team. They're obviously not happy with how this game is going in the last 15 minutes or so. Maria Conley puts the hand up but can't hold on to it, and it's fallen there for the wrong player from a Tip point of view, Rachel Dowling, but turned back again by Lorna Ryan. She sends it out, but it's going to go out over a line ball, and I think Tip need to steady up a bit as well. Just be 22 with that line ball, Casey Byrne.
Intercepted there by Eva Dolan.
Eva has it. She has Lorna behind her. She pushes the player out of the way. The ref.
Lucky to get away with that.
9 out of 10. That's a free, but Eva got away with it this time. And here comes that Kate Ferncombe trying to find Danielle Ryan. Danielle and Hannah Butler are inside there if they can just get a bit of space, but that's some tenacious and really good tackling there. I think it's Sophia Kerr there, hard to see from where we are. Grace Maloney has it now though, well played there by Grace. Sends the ball across the other side of the field. Looking for Aoife Fitzgerald there, Bursey player. She has it now. She has pace, she's getting free, has a look at the post and has a swing over, and that's a good score from Aoife, and a score that was badly needed from a tip point of view.
Very, very badly needed now. That was a good ball. Crossed to Aoife, and she worked hard to get it and done it all the work herself. Pulled her over the bar.
I'm not keeping track, but I'd say it's a good 15 minutes since we've had a score from tip.
It's been a while, yeah.
So a well taken score from Aoife Fitzgerald, that could settle tip down again and maybe get the confidence again. Here's is it Danielle Ryan? Yeah, Danielle trying to get it up. One of your stars from your minor All-Ireland winning team last year, John, Danielle.
Yeah, Danielle's a fine player. Just not getting in on the ball at the minute now today.
And the crowd are very quiet here. Maybe we probably need to get the crowd involved a bit more and encourage them maybe from a tip point of view, make home advantage count. But
there's a bit of noise coming into it now, all right.
Yeah.
A bit more.
It's just a bit nervy opening half here from both sets of players.
We have a mix up here. The thought of the free, linesman thought of the free, you get a free, but it's a line ball for Kilkenny. Maybe a little break here now will help Tip settle down, break the momentum on Kilkenny.
The rain is still coming down, but much lighter than it was, so. Celine trying to get out in front of her player there. Number 9 is Emma Hall. They're having a great battle there. Nice link-up play there with Ellen Gunner. She's got a point so far. She's sent it in there. Maria Connolly is leaving it for Anya. Anya had time to pick that, but she pulled on it. She's not sure why. And it's a fall there to Lauren Ronan. Just maybe thought she didn't have time to pick it. And Lauren is going to get a score. And that's a score that really could have been prevented from a tip point of view. But these things happen. And it's a point for Kilkenny. And they took their chance really well. And
I think Anya should have picked that ball as opposed to just pulling on it out into open space for Kilkenny to capitalise on it.
8 points to 5 now, a 3-point game here in the Tipperary County Camogie grounds. The Glen-Dimplex All-Ireland Championship. Nice control there by Danielle. She's going to have a pop, and that's a good strike. That could go all the way, and it does. A lovely score and a great response from Danielle. It's her first of the game, but just a glimpse of what she's capable of. She's a great player to get a score if she gets more ball into the hand.
Yeah, let's get Danielle into the ball. I think
kind of operating at wing forward there now, yeah. So a big puck out there. Celine Guinan bats it down into the path of Orla O'Brien. She was, or is it Lily Fatty, sorry. A lot of white helmets out there. It was Lily, I think, that batted it out. And here comes Kilkenny now, sending that ball inside. Lily is there with her marker, and she has won herself a free. Well played there by the Cash Kilcormack's player. She's going to leave it to Celine Guinan.
Yeah, Tip seems to be getting back into the game now a bit better. I think they've made a couple of moves inside in the half-forward line.
And even, I'd say they've paused on making that substitute they were going to make, maybe just to give a few more minutes of it. Didn't fall nicely for Hannah there, and but still there. Tip player has it. Looks to be Kate Furncombe over in that far corner. She's trying to make her way through. A high challenge there, but she's still going. Surely she's won herself a free, and she has. And a good work, great worker there, Kate Furncombe. And just goes about her business quietly.
Yeah, enormous work rate in Kate. Very strong on the ball when she gets over it.
Her father Michael and Uncle Dinny are both selectors with Dennis Kelly and Tipperary senior team. Come from a big GA family. And a chance for Aoife Dwyer now to take this free. This will bring it back to just a 1-point game. So Tip will come back more into it, John. The last.
They have, yeah. Whatever. Few
5 or
changes
6 minutes,
made inside there in the half-forward line or midfield. This is definitely a change. And
unfortunately, that ball has gone wide, so it's still a 2-point game.
Yeah, they're very much in the game. There's only 2 points in it, and they're playing a bit better than they were. So,
so two even teams really, and it's broken there nicely for Kilkenny, and the ball is sent in. Lily Fatty's trying to win that race there. Playing a cornerback now these days, I say her pace alone. So many teams have such fast corner forwards that you need to have pacey cornerbacks, and that's where Lily has been deployed.
And see the free there.
I'm not even sure which way. Is it a Kilkenny free yet?
Kilkenny free, yeah.
Rachel Dowling is coming out to take this. She'll fancy her chances there. She's about 5-6 metres inside the 45-metre line, over near the sideline up.
Kilkenny forwards are dangerous if they get a nice ball there. They like this ball placed in front of them, and they're good to turn, they're good to take their scores. the work needs to happen out the field a bit for me, midfield and half forward line, and to stop that flow of ball going into the
Yeah, even if the Tip were just working harder, at least the ball going in wouldn't be as nice. But at the moment the ball is, they're getting favouring the Kilkenny forwards. There's nice balls being picked inside because they have a bit of time. That was wide from Rachel Dowling, so she'll be disappointed with that. So the score remains 8-6 here. Anya looking for a bit of movement outside. She's going to try find Anna Fatty, puts up the hand but can't hold on to it. And again, Kilkenny are trying to get on it. Tipper working hard there too as well. Up, ooh, a high challenge there. She kind of ran into it, but Grace could find herself in trouble there. Yeah, a yellow card. And Rachel Dowell's going to come out for this, try to make amends for the last one.
Yeah, it stopped raining at least now. Still the field is a little greasy and the ball is spinning off the top of it, but yeah, it might hold off now for the second half, and maybe the game will open up a little bit more. This will be a big free for Kilkenny if they get it.
It's half time in the Tip hurling game, and Tipperary have a big lead, 117 to 12 points against Laois. No surprise really there. And here goes Rachel Dowling with this free. I think that's going to be wide again, wide on the same post. So off the hook there for Tipperary, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. A few small injuries, probably a minute or two injury time. But game continues over on the far side, and Kilkenny just kind of winning these 50-50 balls. Excuse me. Lorna has been beaten there by corner forward Lauren Rowan. She's looking for her second score of the game, and she has got that. Another sweet striker of the ball. That's the St. Bridget's player.
Kilkenny are creating chances. If they no, from there she could have ran. There was nobody in front of her. She could have ran at the goalie. They're creating goal chances. They're just not taking them.
Yeah. Oh, you're with the puck out there again. Looking for Danielle Ryan. Danielle has kicked it out in front of her. She's trying to get it up into her hand. She has it now. She's been put under serious pressure there by the Kilkenny defence.
Kilkenny always seem to have somebody off the shoulder, and that's what's creating the ball, nice ball in. When they get possession inside the ruck of ball, there's somebody coming off the shoulder and getting it, and putting that nice ball in.
Great work there by Grace Maloney there. Foul to win herself a free. And Aoife Dwyer getting ready to take this free. Scored a similar one earlier on. And she's bringing it back inside. Yeah, it looked like the first one was going to be out right and wide, but no, that's a good score from Aoife. Another well taken free from the Thurles Sarsfields player. I make her 4 frees and a point from play she's got. And there's the half-time whistle, just a single point or a single minute play there of injury time. So half-time here, thanks to Aoife Dwyer free. It's got, Tipperary got in trailing by 2 points, 9 points to 7. John, your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, Tipperary started very, very well. 4 points up after 10 minutes or so. But Kilkenny got themselves sorted out at the back, in the midfield in particular, and half back line. They started to win all the rucks and mauls there. They had somebody running off the shoulder. Every time they won those, they had somebody off the shoulder, put a nice ball into the forwards. And as a result then, Kilkenny got into the ascendancy there. And I think they put 7 points on the trot together there for themselves. And they're good value, they're full value for their 2 point win at the minute. I think Tip have to get on top more in midfield in the half-hour line if we're going to win out this game.
Great stuff, John. We'll take a break and we'll see you for the second half here as we welcome onto the field Bursley and Killawan McDonough's under 10 teams. We'll take a break and see you in a few minutes. And teams are back out in the pitch there. We're just waiting for, I think our officials are just getting into position. Referee Joseph Mullins getting ready to throw in the ball here for the second half. So half time here, Kilkenny with that 2-point advantage, 9 points to 7. So all to play for in the second half, and we're underway here in the Tipperary County Camogie grounds in the Glen-Dimplex All-Ireland Under-23 Championship. It's Tipperary's final group game. And as the way it is in the Under-23 Championship, there's 5 teams. The top 4 will make semi-finals. Cork look really impressive. We're going to finish in that first position. So Tipperary obviously want to get to a semi-final, but I don't think they want to finish 4th and have to play Cork again in an Ireland semi-final. Ball sent across, looking for Danielle Ryan. That's in her hand there now. She turns over her shoulders. Has she got the accuracy? It looks good, yeah. And the umpires are going for the flag, and that's a good start for Tipperary and for Danielle.
Great score there by Danielle. Took it over, hit it over her shoulder. Fantastic work there for her.
I think it was Aoife Fitzgerald who played it across for her, and that brings it to 9 points to 8 there. Now I suppose both teams are going to want to maybe up the intensity and start a bit more pace and intensity in this in the second half. So it looks to be Aoife Dwyer is coming out, take this free.
This is a chance to level it now, which would be a great start for Tipperary. It's the one that they would have wanted at half time.
Aoife Dwyer with that free, and that looks good, yeah. And it's a second score for Tipperary, 2 in a row. Aoife with the free, and Danielle with a point. So couldn't ask for a better start there of the second half. 9 points apiece now. I think we're going to be in for a really good second half here, John.
Yeah, that was a great start by Tipperary, and it's one that they needed. They needed to get back on parity with Kilkenny.
Sinead Farr pucked out the ball, and it's tacked by Danielle Ryan, and Celine Guinan is there too. Celine, lovely pick up there by the Shannon Rovers player. She's soloing straight through, and number 6 for Kilkenny, Tara McGrath, doesn't know whether to go to or not. It's passed out now to Kate Fern, comes opening up here for Kate. She shortens the grip and just taps that over the bar, and that's another score for Tipperary. And Bill Mullaney will like what he's seen here. 3 in a row for Tipperary.
That was a great run by Celine Guinan there, and that's what Celine's capable of doing and Tipperary are capable of doing. They need to attack the Kilkenny backs.
Yeah, and they're attacking the puck out again.
Yeah,
Danielle Ryan is really doing well on them puck outs. She's solo on through there now, but she's just lost the ball. But she's got 3 Kilkenny players around her, and just a late little swipe there by Danielle on Emma Mulhall, who's been very good all day here for Kilkenny. And they're going to put this ball down now and take this. She looks to be leading a couple of yards there, the free taker. Tara McGrath, but pokes it long. Lily Fahy is there. Kate Ferncombe is there too.
Kilkenny, tip ball.
It's going to be a tip line ball.
Whatever changes Tip have made in the second half, start of the second half, seems to have worked for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've just position switches made, but yeah,
Looks to
definitely
be
worked.
playing just 2 inside with Aoife Fitzgerald and Hannah Butler. Hannah calling for that one now. She's gone out with the hurley, but it's just going to go away from her. She's got great pace, Hannah, but just she's been praised for her good run and their good movement by the corner forward, but just and Tara McGrath's coming out to take this line ball, cuts it down there. Nicely gathered there by Laura Phelan, John Locke's player.
Tipperary are winning those little battles now around the middle and half forward line now at the minute, which is great to see. And as a result, they've gone from 2 points down to a point up in 5 minutes in the second half. So, yeah, if you can keep this up, it's looking good for Tip.
And considering there's no wind or anything, it's just. But even Kilkenny's clearance don't seem to be going as far. And free there for Aoife Dwyer can be kept. Oh, it's off the post! So don't say can Hannah keep it in play, but it was the post kept it in play, and good pressure there by Hannah Butler, and more pressure here. And Aoife Fitzgerald has a chance she can get it up, but couldn't get it up. Anna Fahy is there as well. Kilkenny players are throwing themselves on the ball, trying to stop from Tip getting it. Here comes Aoife, one-handed little pick up, but can't hold on to it. And it's Kilkenny are working out. Nice hand pass out to relieve the danger here. And out they come now. Kilkenny counter-attacking with pace there. Sophia Kerr just slipped as she was hitting it, but Amy Brennan sends it on down. First chance for Kilkenny here for attack for Kilkenny. Rachel Dowling holding off her marker, and now she's going to try to take her on. Maria Connolly stands up strong to her, and between the 3 of them, it's surely gone over the line, and it's a line ball for Tip. But Kilkenny management aren't happy and probably rightly felt that they should have had a free there, and They're getting focal there on the sideline. So referee's consulting his linesman, but I think it's going to remain a tip line ball, and it is.
That was great defending by Tipperary. You know, that's kind of aggressive defending that you'd like to see in your back line. You know, they give her no space to turn or get out of the tackle and won their line ball.
You know, they were really up in her face here, and here's Celine Guinan now with the resulting line ball, but that's going to go all the way to a free player, Katie Byrne. She's struggling to hold on to it, and Aidan Cody is there for Kilkenny too. Here comes Danielle Ryan. She's flicking it out in front of her. She has it up now. She's players left and right, trying to find Grace Maloney. Probably overcooked the pass there. Miriam Gannon is back there, but Grace has it up and into her hand, and she's put that over the bar.
Yeah, great score. Well worked score again. That came from the hard work and winning the line ball down on the right hand side of us here, Geraldine, and they worked the ball all the way through. Got Grace Maloney into space, and she took her blank well.
So Tip right on top here now, but I'm sure Kilkenny will have their purple patch too in this second half. But I suppose while Tip are on top, they just need to capitalise and get as many scores as they can. Here is Miriam Murphy there now, taking the strong challenge, and Anna Fatty lays that ball inside, looking for Hannah Butler. They know what she can do. She has it in her hand now. On she goes. First real chance to see Hannah. She's taking on her player. Hannah Larkin is chasing her back. Heavy tackle there by Hannah, or on Hannah, I should say. And
I think that will warrant a card. That was a bit of a late challenge there on Hannah. She got the possession well, turned and took on her marker and let go of the pass and got a late tackle. Should be very scoreable free for Tipperary. Again, if they get it, it'll be 12 points to 9, so they'll have gotten 5 points in the first 6 or 7 minutes, which is a great turnaround.
Well, great start for the second half for Tipperary, as just trying to see the number there, 25, Aidan Cody picks up a yellow card for that heavy challenge. Well, Hannah's back on her feet, and Aoife is going to get ready to take this free. Oh, where it lands, the ref says so. It's an even better position for Aoife Dwyer, and still have to, no matter where it is, you have to go through the motions, go through the preparation and make sure of that, and Aoife has done that, and that's her second free of the second half, to add to Kate Farncone's point, Daniel Ryan's point, Grace Maloney's point, and suddenly Tipperary are 12 points to 9 ahead. Kilkenny yet to score in this second half, and a great start by Tip, and I think it's coming from winning the Kilkenny puck out. They're really attacking that Kilkenny puck out, and ball sent back in again now, looking for Hannah Butler, but Hannah Larkin is very good there in the corner as well for Kilkenny. But Tip just seem to have numbers, and there's Danielle Ryan, releases the shot. Hand up in there is Sinead Farrell trying to hold on to it. Good pressure by Aoife Fitzgerald. That's what you want to see from your forward. The clearance only go. I'd say Hannah wasn't sure what to do there. Fell for her. She looked up. There was an open goal there, but by the time her shot came in, the Kilkenny player was back. But here's Aoife Fitzgerald really fighting for the ball. And you'd have to say that the work rate of Tip's players in the second half has been excellent, John.
Yeah, whatever was said to them at half time has really worked. They've come out a different team in the second half. Their work rate is very, very high. They're chasing down everything. They're turning ball over. They're doing exactly to Kilkenny what Kilkenny were doing to them in the first half, second half of the first half. And this point now would put them 4 points ahead again. So that's a great turnaround. You know, 2 points down to 4 points up, 6 point turnaround. And yeah, Tipperary really in the ascendancy, you know.
The rain is coming down heavy again, and Aoife Dwyer pops that over the bar. So just watch the puck out here again and watch the way Tipper attacking it. And Sinead Farrell, I'd say, is looking for a Kilkenny player. I mean, the stats probably don't read great in the second half for her puck outs. It seemed to be Tip players getting up for it, so let's see what happens this time. Broken again nicely, and straight away again it's a Tip player onto Ava Dolan. Kilkenny fighting back there though, have turned it over. That's good play by Kilkenny, but great play by Tip again, put them under pressure, and it's turned over again. Aoife Dwyer to Grace Maloney. Grace is still going, she could stay going, but instead she took the shot and maybe a bit early pulled the trigger, and that's gone out to the left and wide. But again, great attacking by Tip. Here comes Celine Guinan out in front of her player. Kilkenny are fighting back hard. Amy Brennan is there. Celine has it again, so too is Aidan Cody fighting for the ball. Good play there by Laura Phelan as well, the Kenny number 8 there from the John Locke's club, but it's fallen. Oh, and I could hear the
that's really, really good
shouting
hard
pain
work
from
there.
here. Aoife got a slap, I'd say, on the wrist there.
Yeah, very hard work there from Tip again. They're getting on top in the half back line and midfield, breaking the ball back, they're winning the breaks, they're going forward, and yeah, can you find it difficult to deal with them now in their present humour?
Yeah, I'd say Aoife just got that on the elbow maybe. The funny one as they call it, but not so funny when you get a slap or hurley at it, but no doubt she'll be fine and able to take this free. So I suppose I feel like the first half, but just think Kilkenny need to do something to stop this kind of onslaught from Tip. They're well on top here now. Kilkenny yet to score. 10 points gone in the second half. 13 points to 9 and a chance for Aoife to make it 14. The rain now is coming down heavy again, John, and
yeah,
I suppose
Kilkenny will need to start doing something soon now, or you know, Tip keep tapping over a few frees like this, it will be out of sight for them, you know.
And cheers go up again for Tip and for Aoife Dwyer's free that's gone over the bar. You could see the keeper, she's looking for something because she's not able to get her puck out past midfield really, and it's Ava Dunn attacks it there again. Now it's falling. This is better from Kilkenny. Here they come now, working it out. They've worked it out as far as Ellen Gunner, and a nice 1-2 here again. And look at the place is opening up here for him. Chance to get a score, but no, right to the right and wide.
Yeah, a great movement there now, but the finish was poor. She could probably have taken it on a little bit and maybe had a shot at goal, but anyway, for Tipperary, they went wide.
And now it's Kilkenny who are after winning the tip puck out, and they're building here again. And here's a chance now, see if they get that ball into the full forward line. They are very dangerous, and they've won themselves a free. And this will surely be a tap over, you'd imagine, for Rachel Dowling.
Kilkenny are creating better goal chances, they're just not seeing them or taking them. You know, that last one prior to this free, you know, she could have taken on a little bit, get in front of the goal 1-to-1, and would have had a better option.
A good free there from Rachel. Kilkenny's first score of the second half. It's 14 points to 10 now, so only a 4-point game. So on Slattery with the puck out. And here is Kilkenny now. That score could have settled them. Here is 22. Casey Byrne on the attack.
Jeez,
and
who's that?
Grace Maloney.
Grace Maloney could be in a bit of bother here now. Could be getting a yellow card.
So a yellow card.
No,
no,
didn't show the yellow card. I think it's just a little tick. This will suit Tipperary better now, just slowing down the play a little bit for themselves. You know, Kilkenny are attacking there for the last couple of minutes, and the momentum is definitely shifting, so hopefully this might break that for them. 17.
See a sub coming on for a tip. It's number 17 is Caoimhe McCormack from the Knockavilla Donaskey Kickham's Club. Ava Dolan that's making way. So Rachel Donnelly with a chance to get her second score of this half. I'd say that looks good, yeah it does. Good score from Rachel.
Back to 3 points now.
So 14 points to 11 here, just coming up to the 3/4 mark here in the Glen-Dimplex All-Ireland Under-23 Championship. Oh, and you start with the puck out. And a Fatty trying to get down on top of it there. Orla O'Brien is there too. So too is Sling Guinan, and a Fatty is back, just slips at the wrong time. and touch the ball on the ground, and they're the kind of little breaks that go for you or go against you, and it's Kilkenny free now again. And who would bet against Rachel Dowling putting this over the bar and bringing it back to just a 2-point game?
Yeah, it really ebbs and flows this game. You know, Tipperary had their dominant period there. Kilkenny seem to have come back at them now, and yeah, look, it's entertaining in fairness.
Rachel Downing with the free, and she's made no mistake. A super free there from Rachel, and we've had some great frees from both Rachel and Aoife, 2 free takers, and Tipper looking to make another change, so
Yes,
it's
Ciara Gleeson is coming in.
Ciara Gleeson, the Gordon Glengool player. Number 7 is coming into the fray here, and it looks to be Anna Fahy who's making way. So Ciara is going in to the half forward, or is she?
Well, the half forward line, sorry, you're right.
Or it could be, yeah. I'm just trying to see, we've only really playing 2 inside there. So that ball is broken there for Danielle Ryan. Danielle has it, looking for a runner there from Hannah Butler, is trying to get out in front, gets a little tip to it. Aoife Fitzgerald is trying to get it too. Ciara Gleeson is there now. Oh, and it's nicely taken there by Aoife Fitzgerald. Laid off to Aoife Dwyer. This should be a goal, and it is! Super goal there from Turles Sarsfield's Aoife Dwyer. Lovely pass and lovely work by Aoife Fitzgerald. And
yeah, Tip needed that to settle them again, because Kilkenny were coming onto an ascendancy there. And
good work too
really
by Ciara Gleeson, who just came into the game.
Yeah.
And well taken score by Aoife Fitzgerald, or Aoife Dwyer. So it's 114 now to 12 points. Tipperary lead here. How will Kilkenny respond to that goal? Well, it's Tip who have it again. Orla O'Brien looks up, sends that ball into Aoife. Aoife's had a very good game here. She's going again here now, the Bursley player. Taking on her player. As she's got past, she looks up here now. She's a goal chance for her own. Oh!
She had done everything so right. She'd taken the ball on the run, took it in her hand, turned her player.
And she'd really beaten the keeper, I think, with that low shot, but just skimmed outside the post.
Would have been a real killer score for Tipperary.
But it's down the opposite end of the field now, and a chance for Kilkenny. They need a score now, and they're on the move here. Amy Brennan lays it off there. Rachel Downey, no better woman. She has a shot on the goals, but Anya Slurry was alert to it.
Oh, that was a brilliant save by Anya.
Saves it, but it goes over the bar for a point.
Yeah, super save by
so
Anya there.
Great action at both ends of the field here.
She needed to be very alert for that now, and she was, in fairness. So super save.
Strong on the ball there.
Kilkenny haven't gone away just yet.
Certainly not. 114 to 13 points, 4 points in it. Ball's poked long there by Anya Slattery, looking for Ciara Gleeson. Aoife Dwyer is there too, but it's Kilkenny's Tara McGrath that works out with it, and she's been pulled back and she wins herself a free. So Kilkenny just need to get it down and do it quick. Laura Phelan there with this free. Laura sends it down long into the danger. Hurleys have gone up, but nobody's put a name on it. And it's dangerous there for Tip. They need to get it out. Must have gone a bit sloppy down there. Looks like Kilkenny have it. They're trying to get out, trying to get a bit of space. Tipper back there in numbers. And out we come, trying to work it out there. Looks to be Queen McCormack, who just came on there a couple of moments ago. And her hand pass intercepted and turned over, and here comes Kilkenny again. Here's a chance for a score. They're just trying to get a bit of space to put off the shot and put under fierce pressure by the Tip defence, and it's gone to the right and wide when the shot eventually came in.
Yeah, no, great defending. They are working incredibly hard back there to make life difficult for Kilkenny forwards. They don't have the same attitude they had in the first half at all. And great work by Tipperary.
Puck out now by Onslow. Great puck out, gone very long there, way up to the other end of the field, looking for Kate Ferncombe. But Kilkenny are back. They're defending there. They have won themselves a free. They don't really need it. They have advantage, and they're still going. But advantage is over now at this stage. Still going forward there. 1-2. Trying to be caught there from Celine Guinan. And here comes Kilkenny though. This is good play from them. There's a bit of space open up. They're looking for a goal. They're still going. A lot of steps. Eventually, the shot is taken on. Larry saves it. And a push, and it's a free out. So, important save there from Anya.
Well done, Anya. Yeah, great save. It was, in fairness, he's had a good height for her, but she still was equal to the task of saving it. And Tipperary with the free out. Kilkenny are trying to work their goals now. They see the need to find a goal.
Puck out there, or a good free there from Anya. Sorry, looking for Ciara Gleeson. Ciara trying to get it into her hand. Good work there from Kilkenny. They're on the move again. Playing Laura Phelan. Laura, she loves running these solo runs. She's going to have a pop herself. And that's a super score from Laura Phelan. Great score, one of the scores of the game so far.
Again, the Kilkenny running off the shoulders has been very good. When they get possession, the support is there for them all the time, and that just showed there a great run by Laura Phelan and a super score as a result. Back to 3 points again now after the goal.
Yeah, and 29 there for Kilkenny is on. It's Rachel Whelan from the Clara Club. Play by Slingain and sends that ball long into the corner there, looking for Aoife Fitzgerald. Aoife has it there now, trying to get past her player. Nice ball there from Aoife into Danielle Ryan. If she could just get a little flick in it. But Hannah Larkin did very well there for Kilkenny, but the chance is still there. Hannah Butler's trying to keep it in play. It's got over now, I'd say, yeah. A wide ball. And here comes Tip now again on the attack. It looks to be Cueva McCormick. She's going to take a shot herself. And that's a good score by Cueva. Great score from Cueva. Could prove a crucial score, yeah. 115 to 14 points now.
Celine now on the ball. In fairness, she's doing very well at wing back there today.
Yeah, she's had a great game. I think she's more of a natural back, really,
is she? I think, yeah, wing back is suiting her.
Here comes Grace Maloney now. Kenny now need a score here. Lauren Ronan trying to get it in. Lauren defending well there though too.
Lauren did very well there now. She was exposed in her own. But Kenny now having the ball. They're attacking again. And a good score by Kilkenny. Kilkenny aren't going away. They're just...
Amy Brennan with that point. 115 to 15 now. 7 minutes normal time remaining. So all to play for here still. Holly Slattery with this puck out. Loads of space here if Tip can work a score. Falling nicely there to Aoife Dwyer. She sends that in. Probably gone wrong side of Hannah, but Aoife Fitzgerald is there too, and Aoife is winning these balls all day long. Just a heavy challenge there. Well played there by Hannah Larkin. She's still fighting hard there in the Kilkenny cornerback. Oh! Very heavy challenge there. And I think it's Aoife that went down, but in fairness, she's up as quick as she went down. Yeah.
I'm not so sure there was anything malicious in that. She just turned into her. I think she's going to get a card for it though.
Just probably sounded and looked worse than it was, because in fairness to Aoife, she bounced back up again, but the yellow card all the same. And
I think he was a bit harsh on her because Aoife just turned into the tackle at that stage. I don't think there was anything in that, but anyway, he's decided to give her a card. Hannah Larkin, she's played well.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Curled her back there from Jane Stevens. Now Aoife Dwyer with this free. Tip will be hoping to put this over, and she has been excellent on the frees here today.
She has, yeah. It's a good free. That was an easy free.
And Paula Quirk is coming into the mix here. And it looks to be Kate Ferncombe is coming off. Looks like Paul is coming up into the forwards, is she?
Yeah, don't know. She looks like she's been at centre forward there. Yeah, it'll be a new position for her.
So here comes Kilkenny on the attack. Number 8 is Laura Phelan. She's won herself a free. 22 has it now. Katie Byrne. And that ball though has gone right and wide. And I'm just wondering, is he calling it back for a free? No.
We're looking for the advantage to be played. I don't know what that rule is. Is when you strike the ball or is it time generally for the advantage?
I just thought it was time, no? So many seconds, no?
Don't know.
That's why we're not refs, John.
No.
And the ball poked out again here now, falling for Danielle Ryan. Strikes it in. Looking for Aoife Fitzgerald. I don't know, has she got... And that ball is sent down long for a race with Lauren Ryan and Lauren Ronan there. They're battling hard in the corner all day. Who is going to come out with it?
Yeah,
Tipperary
coming around.
Here comes Orla O'Brien.
They're winning these battles now.
Oh, that ball though has gone straight to a Kilkenny player. Tara McGrath has it. She's going to come out. Attack from deep, but it's cut off by Grace Maloney. Turned over again. Laura Phelan's got on a lot of ball in this second half. Amy Brennan with the strike, but sort of struck it without really looking, and that's going to right and wide, and we're up to nearly 57 minutes gone here.
Kenny, I think we'll need to get a goal now at this stage to pull them back into it.
Paula Cork wins a puck out. Back to Orla O'Brien. Orla sends it in long. Looking for Aoife Fitzgerald. She had a great goal chance earlier. Is she going to get another one?
She had a great chance there. This ball hopped out of her hand.
Yeah. That's well played there by Aisling Brown. She sends it all the way down, but again.
Celine again, in fairness. She's very good at that. She's very good to read the game. Good delivery.
Now Hannah needs to move because Hannah Larkin is on her back and just...
Yeah, free all day long. Can you see me putting a bit of pressure on? But these breaks in play are suiting Tipperary at the minute. This one for the injury on Hannah Larkin again. It slows the game down and takes away their momentum.
Yeah.
So yeah, this might be suiting Tip a little bit better. But Kilkenny would definitely, I think, at this stage need a goal to get them back into this game. They're 4 points down, 16 to 15 points, and yeah, they'll need to. They might rue some of those chances they had earlier on the first half that they didn't convert into goals.
Kenny making a couple of substitutions here as well. Just one more push, I think. 58.5 minutes gone. Tip lead by 4 points. There'll be a bit of injury time added, obviously.
Number 20 is coming on for Kilkenny as well. Right. Eva Carl.
I think Hannah Larkin is going to have to go off. Injury just, that says, be a bit dizzy or feeling a bit weak. She's going off gingerly there. So hopefully she'll be okay. Great cornerback after having a fantastic game with the James Stevens player.
She did, she played very well.
Laura Phelan getting ready to take this. She's got a bit of movement in front of her, but she's going to go long. Send her right down into the danger zone. There's hurleys flying everywhere. Can't even get it out. Another stoppage.
Player down.
The Grace Maloney, I think, looks to be hurt.
Did he indicate for a free or is it just a throw ball, Geraldine?
Not sure now. Say it looks like they're lining up for a throw ball. So we've hit the 60-minute mark. Tipperary with the 4 points in front. And it's a throw ball here. Like you said, John, Kilkenny looks like they'll need a goal if they're going to win this game. So Tip know what they have to do. They have to keep it out. And they're trying to work it out here as we speak. Ball is sent into the middle. Who's going to get on it? Paula Quirk. She's fresh legs onto it. She's coming onto it like a train. Well gathered. She needs to decide what she's doing here. Tries to pick out Grace Maloney with a little dinky pass. But it's the Kilkenny player, goes back and wins that. Paula might have been better off just sending that in long. Yeah. And here comes Kilkenny now. Ciara O'Keefe on the ball. They're working it here 1-2 to Rachel Dowling. And Rachel with a lovely score.
Back to a goal now.
Super score from Rachel, and we're back to just a single score game. 116 to 16 points. This is going to be a big puck out now. Don't know if the ref has indicated how much injury time. But
not yet, no.
We've a minute played of it. Anya is in no rush to puck it out, but she wants to puck it now before the ref throws it in. So she sends it down, looking for Danielle Ryan. Danielle puts up the hand, brilliantly gathered by Danielle. Might be the most important thing she's done today. On she goes on a solo, and she's Grace Maloney outside her. She goes herself, but she's half hooked. Ball is sent in to Hannah Butler, and the new player that came in, Eva Carl there. And in the end, I missed out. Grace Maloney puts it over the bar.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Well played there by Grace, and an important score there for Tip.
Great by Danielle. Lifted the siege off the midfield and backs there. And a great run.
So, a bit of breathing space for Tip again, back to 4 points. Here comes Kilkenny. Rachel Dowling turned onto her other side and got blocked there. Aoife Dwyer puts in the hurley. Orla Bryan, she's working hard all day there. There's a lot of unseen work there in the middle of the field. Back out to Miriam Murphy. Sid trying to hit it over the Kilkenny defender. Broke there for Danielle Ryan. Danielle has got onto a lot of important breaking ball, but the ref says she threw that. I'm not sure if she did, but
I think Miriam Murphy should have put a shorter ball there into Ciara Gleeson, and it would have been better execution of it.
Oh! She knew the minute she was wrong with the high challenge there.
In trouble there.
On the Kilkenny player.
Red card.
A second yellow and a red.
Second yellow, yeah.
Yeah, so she can't have any complaints there, Miriam, when she was on a
no,
yellow.
She can't have any complaints.
Second yellow and a red card there for Miriam Murphy as she's making away. And Tip just need to organise themselves here now and get focused again. And hopefully Kilkenny player is okay. They have to get back up on her feet.
It's down to the ref's discretion now, so how much he's going to play.
And in fairness to Miriam, she can nearly acknowledge it straight away. She was just late.
That wasn't intentional. Just probably looked worse than it was. You know, but you can't.
The speed and fairness, Kilkenny were coming at it. And 22 is Katie Byrne, and she's okay again, thankfully. And Rachel Dowling will get ready to take this free. And she pops it over the bar, back to a single goal again. So 117 to 17 points.
It was a bit of injury time, I think.
Yeah, with a couple of things there even late in the second half. So Tip need to win this puck out.
Down on Danielle Ryan again. She'll have to win the last couple.
Sent down, Danielle is there, puts up the hand, gets a touch to it, breaks to Hannah Butler. Hannah picks it, on she goes. She keeps going, Hannah, but she's been chased by Sophia Kerr. And Sophia has it back. Really good cornerback play here from Kilkenny today. Working this ball out, she ran straight into Ciara Gleeson. Has to be a free, yeah. To fairness to Ciara, she stood her ground, and AD just ran into her, and good call here by the ref, and it's a free now for Aoife Dwyer, and if she could put this over, it'll be the...
Yeah, I think this will be probably the last play of the game.
The last play of the game, you'd imagine, is right, John. Aoife Dwyer with this free.
It's wide.
Oh. No joy for Aoife.
Next ball, Aoife.
She's got about 110 so far today, though, or maybe even 111, but no joy there. Here's Orla O'Brien after coming into again big time in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
She has, in fairness to her.
Ball sent in looking for Aoife Fitzgerald. Some of the crowds are doing whistle calls here, but Tip will be delighted if they can win this game. 2 wins from 2 in the group. After opening 2 losses, it'll be a great finish to the group. But still a bit of time for Kilkenny, 117-17. We've 5 minutes of injury time played. Here comes Orla O'Brien. Again, another important play by Orla.
Orla's really gotten into the game there in the last 10 minutes.
And here's Aoife Fitzgerald as well. Oh, just blocked down there at the wrong time. Paula Quirk, can she get on it? Grace Maloney is there. Time is there. Ref had a quick look at his watch. He probably let this play develop, but you imagine that. Oh, lovely catch there by Danielle. And a lovely trademark score from Danielle Ryan. A super score.
Yeah, great take in the air.
And probably was the original ball was probably supposed to go across over Danielle's head, but she put up the hand and caught it, and a super score to finish from a Tip point of view. And that's a good score too for both teams, 118-17 points.
Yeah.
I love seeing that. You know, too many Camogie matches are only 8 or 9 points, and I suppose that's credit to both teams today. But it's Tipperary with a 4-point winners, and I suppose Aoife Dwyer's second half goal was crucial, but I think they were the better team overall, John.
Overall, they were, yeah. Tipperary got a great start in the first half, and had their periods of dominance. Kilkenny came back into it and they scored 7 points without reply. Ended up at half time 9-7, and Kilkenny looked strong and looked good value for their lead. But Tipperary came out in the second half and they just really looked like a different team. Their work rate, their enthusiasm, their tackling, the attacking was all good, and they went into a 4 or 5 point lead. Kilkenny got a period of dominance, came back, but then when it needed, they got a chance, and Aoife Dwyer got a chance of a goal. And as I say, goals win matches, and in this case, it was definitely very important. Kilkenny were left trying to get a goal, and they weren't able. The backs really stood up well in the second half. They were under a lot of pressure in the first half, but definitely when they needed to stand up and be counted in the second half, they were. And overall, great credit due to the management and players. You know, the work rate in the second half, and they got their just rewards as far as I'm concerned.
Great stuff, John, and thanks very much for joining me here on commentary. Thanks to Brendan from Premier Video Productions, and to Tipperary and Kilkenny County Boards for bringing this live stream to you today. It's a win for Tipperary, the home side, 118-17 points, the final score. We hope you've enjoyed watching the live stream here, and we'll see you again.